If you are dealing with stubborn breakouts, you have probably seen PanOxyl Acne Foaming Wash all over your feed. It is literally the #1 best-selling acne wash in the US and the Middle East. But before you put this maximum strength 10% benzoyl peroxide formula on your face, you need to hear the absolute, unfiltered truth. Because for some people, this bottle is a 2-week miracle that fixes what dermatologists couldn't solve for years. But for others, it is a skin-peeling, face-burning nightmare that can completely destroy your healthy skin barrier. Today, we are skipping the sponsored marketing fluff. We went deep into the internet and analyzed the real experiences of verified buyers who have tested this product for months, years, and even decades. We will uncover a hidden body hack that lasts for days, a secret routine shared by a certified wound care nurse, and the exact red flags you must know to save your skin. If you want to know what PanOxyl actually does to your face and body, keep watching. Let's start with why millions of people swear by this product. PanOxyl is famous for working incredibly fast. Real buyers like Ryan Leach share that within just one freaking week, their old acne started healing, and not a single new pimple popped up. But the most dramatic transformation comes from a user named Leary. She described her skin texture as a popcorn ceiling, completely rough, bumpy, and uneven across her forehead, cheeks, and chin due to painful acne. For anyone living with that frustrating texture, you know how much it destroys your confidence. But after using PanOxyl consistently, it took just 2 weeks to clear up her face and make her skin completely flat and smooth. Another buyer, Deanna Swyerk, revealed that her stubborn jawline and chin acne, which usually takes months to fade, was completely flattened in just 6 days. It works by targeting the surface acne bacteria immediately, drying up the active pus, and calming down the intense redness overnight. Now, let's talk about the mind-blowing secret use case that 99% of people do not know. PanOxyl is an acne wash, but hundreds of buyers use it exclusively for their underarms to cure chronic body odor, or BO. A verified buyer shared a deeply personal story. She struggled with severe, genetic body odor since she was a child. She tried every natural remedy under the sun, lemon juice, baking soda, apple cider vinegar, and tea tree oil, but nothing worked. Then, she discovered PanOxyl on Reddit and TikTok. She started washing her underarms with it in the shower, leaving it on for 1 to 2 minutes, and her body odor vanished by 100%. Why does this happen? Real body odor isn't caused by sweat, it's caused by bacteria breaking down that sweat. Benzoyl peroxide is a powerful antibacterial agent that completely neutralizes that bacteria. Another buyer named Deborah, who works in a hot, humid warehouse and cuts grass in the summer heat waves, confirmed that this hack is so powerful that its effect lasts for days, even if she misses a day or two. This is where the science gets incredibly interesting. A verified buyer named Darling Dumpling, who is a certified wound care nurse and previously worked alongside a professional dermatologist, shared her exact household routine. Her husband deals with extremely oily skin and heavy surface acne, so she built a specific framework using PanOxyl. First, she introduces the oil cleansing method. Before applying PanOxyl, her husband massages his face with pure jojoba oil. Now, this sounds crazy, putting oil on acne-prone skin? But scientifically, oil dissolves oil. Jojoba oil is non-comedogenic, meaning it won't clog pores, but it will break down the hardened sebum and stubborn daily gunk. After wiping that off, he applies PanOxyl mixed with a gentle cleanser called Bubbles, which contains salicylic acid. The nurse explains that this combination is a gold standard. The benzoyl peroxide in PanOxyl kills the surface bacteria, while the salicylic acid digs deep inside the pores to scoop out the dead skin. This double-action approach completely stops recurring breakouts without stripping the skin raw. Is PanOxyl just another temporary internet trend? Absolutely not. One of the most shocking reviews comes from an Amazon customer who has been using PanOxyl consistently for more than 30 years. 3 decades of trust proves that this formula remains a staple because it delivers reliable, clinical results. In fact, multiple buyers have reported that PanOxyl worked when prescription medications failed. A user named Q shared that they suffered from severe back acne, often called backen. They visited a doctor and were prescribed an expensive medical ointment that did absolutely nothing after weeks of application. Frustrated, they bought a bottle of PanOxyl 10%, and within less than a month, their entire back was completely clear. This is echoed by international buyers in the Middle East, like Mamloha from Saudi Arabia, who highly recommends the 10% maximum strength version specifically for clearing up body and back acne because the skin on our back is much thicker than our face and can handle the strength. But wait, we cannot just talk about the magic. It is time for a massive reality check because this product has a dangerous dark side. Let's look at the story of a buyer named Lexi, whose review was voted helpful by nearly 100 people. Lexi was dealing with hormonal breakouts caused by birth control pills and started using PanOxyl 10% every single day. At first, her face looked great. But after 3 months of continuous daily use, her skin suddenly snapped. She woke up with her entire face covered in hives, swollen, bright red, painful bumps from forehead to chin. Her skin barrier was completely destroyed. Her face burned so badly that she couldn't sleep, and even applying a simple ice pack caused intense pain. Lexi left a screaming warning for the internet: if your skin is even slightly dry, or if you only get minor, occasional pimples, stay far away from the 10% formula. This is not a regular, gentle daily cleanser. It is a highly potent treatment. If you abuse it or overuse it, it will strip your healthy skin barrier and make your breakouts 10 times worse. To give you a completely transparent overview, we need to talk about what PanOxyl cannot do. A long-term user named Claire pointed out a critical limitation that most influencers hide. PanOxyl is a master at controlling surface acne, like whiteheads, pustules, and small oily bumps. However, if you are struggling with deep, painful, underground cystic nodules that live far beneath the skin surface, PanOxyl cannot penetrate deep enough to fix them. Furthermore, Claire noted that it does not help much with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or old acne scars. While another buyer named Angelino mentioned that their marks faded slightly over a long period, the general medical consensus among users is that benzoyl peroxide is meant to kill active bacteria, not to erase stubborn pigmentation. If your main goal is fixing post-acne dark marks, you will need to look into ingredients like vitamin C, alpha-arbutin, or retinol, because PanOxyl won't solve that problem for you. Let's address some highly annoying practical issues that real buyers face every day. First, let's uncover the foam lie. A buyer named Clarissa pointed out that even though the bottle says acne foaming wash, the texture is actually very milky and creamy. It does not bubble up or create a rich lather at all. Because it doesn't foam, many users make the mistake of squeezing out a massive amount of product just to feel like they are washing their face. This causes them to waste the product and empty the bottle way too fast. Second, we have the infamous bleach alert. Benzoyl peroxide is literally a bleaching agent. Real users, including the certified nurse we mentioned earlier, have issued a strict warning. If you do not rinse this wash off with absolute perfection, it will permanently ruin and stain your expensive towels, colored shirts, pillowcases, and bed sheets. The smart solution? Delegate specific white towels that you don't mind ruining. So, what is the final verdict? Is PanOxyl worth your money? The answer is yes, but only if you respect its power. If you want to avoid a damaged skin barrier, follow the rotation hack used by a buyer named Eggs. Do not use it twice a day, and don't even use it every single night. Instead, swap between PanOxyl and a regular, hydrating soap or a mild salicylic acid wash to prevent overdrying. Always start slowly, maybe twice a week, and immediately follow up with a deep, barrier-protecting moisturizer. If your skin is highly sensitive, consider starting with their gentler 4% version instead of the brutal 10% formula. If you want to check the current price or read more real customer reviews, the official links are in the description below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more honest product breakdowns, and comment below if PanOxyl worked for you. See you next time. The information provided in this script is for general educational purposes only. Benzoyl peroxide can cause skin irritation, dryness, or allergic reactions like hives. Always check the physical product label, perform a patch test, and consult a professional dermatologist or doctor for personalized medical advice regarding your skin concerns.